Get lost. Okay, let's use this to counter. Great. And then I think that we can use a Kutsu flanker. They will get 1 life back. Okay, we don't need more lands. Not at all. My turn. Great, and we have another Meringue River Regent. Let's attack. They are down to 8. And let's hold the Meringue River Regent, in case they have some crazy Day of Judgment or something like that. And we can finish the game with the Restless and Courage together. Yeah, that's it. One more game, one more victory. Hello you and welcome back to another MTG Arena gameplay here on MTG Barbieri. I am Bruno Barbieri and today I'm bringing to you an Azorius Control on Best of 1. But as always, before I explain this deck to you, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, ring the bell button to be notified every time I post a new content here, and also follow me on Instagram at MTG_Barbieri, because there you will find a totally different type of content also related to the Magic the Gathering game. And don't forget that this deck list here is on my Hub. You can find the link in the description below. Just click in the link, go to my website, copy the deck list from there, and import directly to your MTG Arena. So we are playing Azorius in Best of 1, which means it's a blue and white deck. We have a lot of control cards, of course, and we are finishing the game using creatures like Kutsu Flanker, Meringue River Regent, and Washington Librarian that also have some other mechanics here that can help us to control the game, draw some cards and things like that. I won all the 5 games that I have played. I didn't test this deck before, I just played, recorded the games, and that's it. I played 5 games and won every single of them. And basically, I didn't need to test because the Azorius Control mechanic, I already know how it works. Kind of, I know how to play with Azorius Control, and this deck is really strong. I felt in control almost every single moment of every single game, and I think that you will have an amazing experience here. The deck is pretty simple. We have some spot removals here, a copy of Reroad that can destroy a target creature or planeswalker, a Shan Reap, when this enchantment enters exile, target no land permanent and opponent's controls with mana value 2 or less, Get Lost to destroy enchantments, creatures, or planeswalkers, and the Aang Iceberg, that's an enchantment with flash, so it's like an instant, and you can use this to exile any target no land permanents until this enchantment leaves the battlefield. We have some ways to filter and draw cards, that's the case of the Consult, the Star Shards, and Stock Up, so we can look for any spot removal or any creature that we may need. We have some counters here, Spell Snare to deal with target spells with mana value 2. 3 steps ahead, we can counter, we can create a copy of any creature here, but don't forget the Washington Librarian. It's a legendary creature, so you should not copy this. And we can draw 2 cards and discard a card as well. We have no more lies. You can counter a target spell unless its controller pays 3 color less, and if it's countered, you will exile the spell instead of just put it in the graveyard. The opponent's spell, I mean. And we have the Glen Elandra Answer, that's a counter as well, and this spell can't be countered, so no one can counter your counter. Also, we have some global removals here, Day of Judgment that destroy all creatures, Ultima that destroy all artifacts and creatures, and then the end will be, the turn will be ended as soon as you play Ultima. And we have the creatures here just to use as our main win condition. We have Kutsu Flanker, it has flash, and probably you're going to use the Gain 2 Life and Scry 2. However, you can use the exile target player's graveyard if they are playing with some Reanimator deck or something like that. So you can play at the end of their turn to catch them off guard and start to dealing damage on your turn. Meringue River Regent, you have the Coil and Catch Instant Omen, so it's another way that we have here to draw cards, and then we need to discard 1. We draw 3 and discard 1. And we can play the creature itself, that it has flying, it's a 6/7, so it's a strong one. And when it enters, you can return up to 2 other target no land permanents to their owner's hand. Uh, and we have the Ocean Tongue Librarian. It has flash, so you can play at the end of your opponent's turn. It has flying and vigilance, which is amazing, can attack and use as a blocker. And also it will enters with X+1/+1 counters on him. It's 2 blue mana to pay the cost, and X, that's gonna be the +1/+1 counters on it. And whenever an opponent searches their library, you will put a +1/+1 counter on this creature as well, and you draw a card. And also, you will be able to draw half X cards rounded down when this creature enters in the battlefield. It's an amazing creature to have in any Azorius deck, or even in a mono blue deck. And finally, we have the River Churn Monument, just 1 copy. In case they are playing a deck that they discard a lot of stuff, maybe you can use the exhaust mechanic just to finish the game, clearing their library, emptying their library, basically. We have some ways to control their lands. That's the case of the Petrified Hamlet. When the land enters, choose a land card name. Activated ability or of sources with the chosen name can't be activated unless they are mana abilities, and when you tap it, you receive a colorless mana. We have 4 copies of Demolition Field to deal with any land that can cause us problems. We have 2 copies of Restless Encourage that can be used to attack your opponent or block if necessary, and 1 Agna Quella. This land enters tap unless you control basic land, and then you can tap it for a blue mana, or you pay a blue mana to colorless, tap this land, draw a card, then discard a card if you are missing something. And of course, we have 1 Mistrise Village, just to avoid any counters that your opponent may have. So let's see how all this thing works in practice. See you in the gameplay. Well. I go first. Okay, let's keep 7. That's not a great hand. It's really slow, but at least we have 3 lands. Let's survey 1 here and see if we can get... Okay, Petrified Hamlet. Yeah, let's get the 4th land so we can play Day of Judgment for sure. Actually, we still can't, because we need 1 more white mana. Snare. Okay. Enter tapped. End turn. And then, if they play another creature, okay. Resolve. Perfect. We can use Day of Judgment on the next turn. Amazing. We are trading 1 card. For 2 cards. Let's play Day of Judgment, so we can clear the board. Amazing. The only problem is that I can't play the 3 steps ahead. Okay, Tablet of Discovery, we can use a counter on the next turn, maybe. Yeah. Well, why they didn't play the... Oh, because it only works for instant and sorcery spell. Otherwise, it's gonna be just 1. Let me see here. When this land enters, choose a land card name. Activated abilities of sources with the chosen name can't be activated unless they are mana abilities. Whatever. I don't care. Demolition Field. Or Soulstone Sanctuary. Whatever. Okay, end turn. They are playing a Izzet Elemental. Now we can counter. Let's counter this. Okay. Perfect. Snare again. That's really bad. Let's choose Petrified Hamlet if they have 1. I'm not sure. Okay. No attacks. End the turn. Now we may play a No More Lies, 3 steps ahead, or a Washing Tongue. I'm not sure what we can play. Let's wait to see what they're going to drop in the battlefield. Ashling Command. I believe that we can counter this. Draw 2 cards and discard a card. Okay. I think that will suffice. Discard what? Demolition Field? Yeah, let's discard the Demolition Field. And we have 3 steps ahead. Okay, let's attack. Actually, we don't have 3 steps ahead. We have a Meringue River Regent. Sorry about that. Okay, end turn. Now, I'm not sure if we should play the Kutsu Flanker. Okay, let's play a Kutsu Flanker. However, we still need... Okay, let's wait to see. Let's see what they're playing now, so we can play maybe No More Lies. They still have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Okay, we can use the No More Lies now. Resolve all. I think that I'm going to play Meringue River Regent. Actually, the Coil and Catch Omen. Okay, let's play the Coil and Catch. I think we can discard No More Lies, because now they have a lot of mana. Let's use a Shan Reap to get the Molten. Yeah, let's use a Shan Reap to get the Snare, so they will stop to create tokens. And then we can use the One Shin Tong to block if necessary. No attacks, end turn. Let's see. Okay, another one. Burst Lightning. Okay, let's take the damage, no problem. We are down to 13. Pass. Okay, let's play the One Shin Tong, and we can pump 4. So it's gonna be a 5/5. And we draw 2 cards. We block here and block here. Okay. Nice play. We have another one here. Let's play a Stock Up. And maybe find what? Aang Iceberg. And the Meringue River Regents. Yeah. I think that's gonna work. So let's play the Aang Iceberg and get their creature before they keep dealing damage on me. And the turn, perfect. Yeah, that's it. One more game, one more victory. Okay. I believe that our game will only begin on turn 3. And they are already beginning on turn 1. Okay, let's pay to life. I will wait one more turn because they can sacrifice this creature here to draw a card. Okay, Inch, it's gonna be a better target for Sean Rip. I should not have paid 2 life. Okay, 2 damage to the face. Let's play this one here tapped. And a Sean Rip. Now we can play 3 steps ahead on their next turn. There's a Light Shatter. Okay, I need a Day of Judgment as soon as possible. 5 damage. Okay, we are down to 10. We have a planes here. Let's see what they're going to play. If we need to play 3 steps ahead or use the Aang Iceberg. Okay, let's use the Aang Iceberg. And we are taking 2 more damage. Great. Now we can use Washing Tongue or another 3 steps ahead. Or maybe use the Kutsu Flanker to get some life back and destroy this kitten. Okay, let's use the Kutsu. We can scry 2, get 2 life back. They are going to sacrifice the stock up. However, I believe that the land would be better first, so we can have another land here. And then when we get stock up, we are going to have 2 mana untapped. Okay, Houston, we have a problem. But I'm glad that we have one Shintong. Let's attack. If they want to block, be my guest. Okay, they are down to 17. Now let's use the one Shintong to block. Oh, they have another one. Man, that's tough. Okay, let's use a No More Lies first. Unfortunately, I can't play the one Shintong right now. Let's take 3 more damage. Okay, my turn. Now we have stock up. But I think that playing one Shintong is gonna be better. Let's hope it's a land. Come on. Oh man, another one. Give me a break. Let's play the one Shintong plus 3. That's gonna be a 4/4, and we draw 1 card, I believe. Yeah. Console to the Star Shards. Okay, now we are going to have another blocker here. Day of Judgment. It's an extreme measure. Let's attack with both. Okay, they are down to 7. If they want to block, if they want to attack, okay. Probably they have a spot removal, direct damage spell that they will use to take out my... Oh, they are not doing this? Oh, I didn't see that coming. Interesting. Really interesting. Resolve for 3. Let me see what can I do. Let's take a console to the Star Charts and see if you can find a spot removal. No, we don't have. Okay, let's get the counter. Okay, at least they lost their creature as well. My turn. Island, let's attack. Actually, we have 6 mana. We can play a stock up. and 3 steps ahead, if necessary. We can get a Meringue River Regent and another 1 Shintong. Amazing. Let's attack. They will be down to 4. Now it's a tie. Let's hope we can counter wherever they play. It has haste. I believe that I'm going to counter this, but if they have a Burst Lightning, they can pay the kicker cost, and that's gonna be terrible. Okay, Spell Snare. Spell Snare is good. Let's attack. They are down to 1. And let's see what happens now. Yeah, that's it. One more game, one more victory. Okay, the problem is that we just have the white mana. But we can play Get Lost at least. If we find a blue mana, all the problems are gone. We are going to be able to play the Stock Up, Spell Snare, Get Lost, and Iceberg, but we will need one more land to play the Meringue River Regent. Okay, they took a mulligan. Llanowar Elves. Oh man. Okay, let's play this one here tapped. I will not be able to play Spell Snare, but wherever. They can play the Badgermo Cub. They're going to play the Badgermo Cub. Oh, they are not great. Another Spell Snare. Interesting. If they play an Ouroboros, we can use Get Lost to take it out. Okay, let's take one more damage, I don't care. Sorry about that. Okay, my turn. Here we go again. Let's play this one here. This is blue, blue, white, and we need to have a basic land. Badgermo Cub, okay, Spell Snare. Well, they can't play the Ouroboros, of course, for obvious reasons. There are just 2 lands, 3 lands now. Okay, at least we are slowing them down. Let's play a Demolition Field, and let's see what happens. End turn. If they don't play anything meaningful, Leyline Weaver. Okay, we have a Day of Judgment. That's not gonna be that bad. We just need to find one more white mana. Pass. Okay, let's take 1 damage again. And we can get some cards with the Meringue. Actually, it's the Coil and Catch. What we discard? The Spell Snare. I'm not sure if they... Actually, we'll discard the Restless Encourage. Yeah. It's easier to get more lands here. Pay to life. What can I do? Okay, let's pass the turn. Now we are taking 3 damage instead of just 1. They have 6 mana. They can use that sorcery, rhythm something that can They can pay 2 green mana and 4 for the X, and then they can find the Ouroboros and put into the battlefield. However, we can use No More Lies to counter this. Okay, we are taking some more damage. 3 more damage. They are not playing anything. Okay, let's take 3 more damage then. Just fine. Let me see. Let's use the Agna Quell. We can discard the spell Snare. Yeah, let's discard the spell Snare. And now we have another land here. 3 steps ahead. Yeah, okay. Let me think. We can just use Day of Judgment to clear the board. No, let's wait. Let's wait and see what they're going to play. We can use 2 counters here. Okay. Let's use Get Lost to destroy this one here and see what happens. It's really, really weird that they are just using these 2 creatures to attack. They are not playing a lot of creatures. Okay, I believe that now they are going to play a big creature, but the attack phase already passed. So it's not gonna be a problem. We can use the... Oh, there you are. Nice. I knew that you were holding something. Let's use a Day of Judgment then. Let's use... Are you going to protect your creature? No. Let's counter this. Okay. I believe that we need to play Stock Up on the next turn. That's gonna be 3 lands, and we are going to still have 3 available lands here. Mind into Matter. Okay, nice. Draw X cards, then you may put a permanent card with mana value X or less from your hand onto the battlefield tapped. Okay, it cannot be an Ouroboros. Oh, it's just a land. Okay, we have a road. The road is great. Let's use a Stock Up. We can get an Ultima. And maybe a Shan Reap. Or a Kutsu Flanker. Yeah, we already have Ultima and a road. So that's not gonna be a problem. Because we can take out any creature that they may cast. If they don't play anything meaningful with a doubt, probably they have something that really matters. Because they have a lot of cards. Stock Up. Okay, you can Stock Up. If they don't play anything that matters, I will play a Kutsu. So they will have to deal with it somehow. What's gonna be? Okay, they need to sacrifice this fabled passage here in order to have 3 mana. Oh, now they have 4 mana. They can play the Ouroboros if they want. Okay, they are not playing anything because they are afraid of my counters. Okay. Let's see if they have a counter. No, they don't. Gain 2 life, scry 2. Plains. Yeah, maybe another land. Let me see here. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can put a 5/5. Yeah. I can put a 5/5 in battlefield. Actually, it's gonna be 6/6 because it's 1/1 plus 5 plus 5. Yeah. I think it can work. Okay, we have a plains now. Let's attack. They are down to 17. We have 2 counters. A way to filter and draw cards. Stock up. Do I care about this? No, I don't. Yeah, they don't have any special land here that really matters. However, this is blue and blue. Yeah, if I destroy this one here, they can get another island. Yeah, it's not making any difference. Ambitious Augmenter, increment. When this creature dies, if it had 1 or more counters on it, create a 0/0 win. Nah, I'm not sure. Let's play a 3 steps ahead. Let's create a token that's a copy of this creature here. So we can get 2 more life and scry again. Perfect, yeah, that's exactly what we need. We have an erode if they play another creature. Llanowar Elves, do I care? I don't care. They probably are going to use this to chump block one of my creatures. But okay. Oh, you want to pump? No. I will not let you pump. Now they are taking 6 damage. And they are down to 11. We just have no more lies here. Maybe it's not gonna be enough to counter if they play something small. In the worst case scenario, we can play the Ultima to clear the board. However, we may play the one Shintong at the end of their turn, and we are getting 1/2 cards. Yugin? What the hell? I can't counter this. Oh, come on, I can counter this. Oh, okay. Mana Yugin, I didn't see that coming. I really didn't. Let's use a consult the star shards to get something useful. I will not play a small one Shintong. Okay, pass. Let's get some more counters. I'm afraid that they have another Yugin. Oh, we don't have. Okay, consult the star shards. A River Chan Monument. They have 10 cards here. Not sure if it's going to help me. Let's get another cutscene. Let's attack. If they have another one, it's gonna be a real problem. If they have another Yugi, I will need to search for a counter with consult the star shards. Or maybe we can just use the one Tong for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. And deal 7 damage to the Yugi, but I don't think that's gonna be enough. So it's gonna be better to use the constant star shards to find or get lost, erode. Erode I already used it, I believe. Yeah, I already used it, just have one copy. Okay, mill 7 cards. Then put a creature enchantment or land card from among them. Okay, let's try to find a counter here. No more lies. And the stock up. Great. We can use no more lies. It's great that they can't get the Yugi, because they can only get a creature enchantment or land card, so Yugi would not be a problem. But if they play a huge creature and put it into the battlefield, that can be really, really annoying. Man, I'm expecting the time to play my librarian, and they don't allow me to play the librarian. They are always playing something else. It's really annoying. Let's attack, 3 damage to the face. Yeah, they are down to 5. Now, I'm going to play a stock up because I want to have some counters. Let's see if we find the 3 steps ahead. Great. Yeah, now we have 2 counters here, so we can control the game that way. Then we can play a Kutsu Flanker at the end of their turn if they don't play anything that really matters. Ouroboros. I'm not sure. I will counter this. I will only counter. So I can counter again whatever they play. Okay. Nice. If they don't play anything else, we can play Kutsu. Fear Dog Core. Okay, don't care about this. It cannot save them. They cannot enable the Fear Dog Core. Let's play the Kutsu Flanker again. Another one, I mean. Again to life. Yeah, that's it. One more game, one more victory. Well. I go first. Okay, let's keep 7. We can begin with the Restless and Courage. We could only play the Shan Reap, but we don't have a target, so whatever. Then we go for Plains. And hopefully we can use a spell Snare on our next turn. Llanowar Elves, okay. Let's play the Plains. Use Shan Reap. Yeah, because they probably will not have a lot of small creatures. They start to play something really big. We can play Spell Snare to counter their drop 2. Let's hope they have a drop 2. Yeah, Badger Cub. There you are. Great. Let's use a stock up and see what we can find here. 3 steps ahead. 3 steps ahead, okay. We can counter their Ouroboros and stuff like that. Earthbender Ascension. Okay, that's a real problem. We need to find a Get Lost. Okay, we went step it. We don't need to take damage for no reason. What's gonna be now? Honorable Ride? Badgermole Cub? Okay. No problem. Might for Harmonizer. Okay, we need to use a road now. Actually, we will use 3 steps ahead because a road will help them, because they will get another land. That's not that great. We need to find a Get Lost to destroy their lands. And I need to find the Hamlet to get the Ba Sing Si. Let's pay to life here. And let's wait one turn and decide if we are going to use an iceberg on their enchantment. Sapling Nursery, no way. Unbelievable. No, we can't allow this. That's gonna be terrible. Let's draw 2 cards, then discard a card. We discard the island. Okay, we are taking 2 damage probably now. Okay. Now we have Get Lost. Great. Let's wait to see what we can do on the next turn. Mossborn Hydra. Okay, resolve. We can't do much about this. Let's use an erode here. Yeah, let's use an erode. Then we needed to use one Shintong Librarian for 3. So that's gonna be a 4/4, and we draw one land. Actually, not one land, one card that may be a land. Let's see if they attack with the forest. I will play the one Shintong. Actually, I will play the one. Yeah, let's play the one Shintong for 3. And I think that we should block the forest. Yeah, we got the land. Okay, let's block here. Oh, it's gonna be a 4/4 now? Oh, and it's gonna be a 5/5 because they got the land from the graveyard, from their library. I forgot about that too. So I believe that they forget as well. Okay, I believe that now it's the time to play the Meringue River Regent and bounce back the forest. It's no lands. Return up to 2 other target no lands. Yeah, it's a no land. Let's play here. I'm not sure. Let's use an iceberg first to get their Earthbender Ascension, and we stop this madness. Then we can play a stock up. We don't have a counter anyway. Day of Judgment and a Demolition Field. Let's attack. They will be down to 15. And we can use Demolition Field to destroy one of their special lands. Yeah. We need to do this. Spare Origins. They will get 2 life back. I think that we need to use a Demolition Field on one of their lands and get lost on their creature. Because it's getting too big. And I really don't want this. Ultima. Okay, Demolition Field. Let's destroy one of their. We need to find another way to neutralize the Ba Sing Si. And then we can use, let me get what, a plains. Let's attack. And we are going to use a Get Lost when they try to pump their forest, because they now will try to make it a 5/5. So they can attack me. And I would lose my librarian. Probably they are going to do this. Yeah, as expected. Let's use a Get Lost now. Perfect. Amazing. Resolve all. Great. They will have to pump with the Bad Girl Cubs, but it will not be enough. Because in the best case scenario, it will be a 4/4. Yeah, that's it. One more game, one more victory. Well. Okay, keep 7. I go first. We can begin with an island or the food farm verge, doesn't matter. Okay. No problem. It can become a problem for the Aang iceberg. Let's take 1 damage. I really don't care. Oh, they are going to use the sneak attack? Yeah, they are. Can I use No More Lies here? Yeah, I can. I didn't know that. I thought sneak attack would be uncounterable. Let's play Demolition Field. Now we play Stock Up. Let's fill our hand with something useful here. I have another land here. Okay, consult the star shards. Probably they will have a lot of creatures in this deck, so we can use Day of Judgment. Demolition Field, great. I think that we can use a consult the star shards on the next end of turn. Okay, let's take how much damage? Curious Farms animals. Okay, 1 more life. Pass. Let's take 1 damage. No problem. Now we use the consult. Let's get 2 cards then. Yeah, it needs to be a land. Let's get this one and this one. Get Lost. Yeah, I can wait for them to play more creatures before I use my Day of Judgment. Enduring Innocence. Okay, now it can become a problem. No More Lies, because if I use my Day of Judgment, it will not be destroyed from the game. It will return as enchantments. Okay, 3 more damage to the face. Perfect. Food Farm Verge. Let's see what they're going to do. Okay, perfect. Keep playing your creatures. Come on. My turn. A Shan Reap. If I use 4 lands now, I don't have no... Yeah, I don't have another way to deal with anything they play on the next turn. I would need 1 more land. We can take 4 damage now. Yeah, let's take 4 damage. Wherever. Okay, now we can use a Get Lost, so we can destroy their creature. And they will lose a land, which is even better. Okay, we are down to 9. Great. We have the extra land that we need, so we can use a Day of Judgment. Oh, but we can't counter, which is gonna be pretty bad. However, I believe that we can destroy their Restless on Courage, and that's not gonna be a problem anymore. At least we are taking a lot of their resources. Let's get the planes. And turn. Amazing. If they play something small, we can use Shan Reap. Okay. Shan Reap then. Perfect. Next. And turn. Essence Chandler. Okay. No problem. Let's use the Iceberg to get their creature, and then we play a Kutsu and start to deal some damage to them. Let's scry 2. Erode and No More Lies. Yeah, let's get the No More Lies first. Stock up. Let's get the 3 steps ahead and on the road. Yeah. Perfect. Now we can protect our creature, avoid their creatures to be played. And we have 3 counters here. What they're going to play. They still have a lot of life. Okay, planes again. Let's attack once more. Oh, that's really bad. Nice. Let's destroy their Fountain Port. Take action. Let's get an island this time. Do I care about the fish? They will get 1 more land. Yeah. Let's leave them to destroy my Kutsu flanker. Whatever. End turn. Exemplar of Light. Now that's a great exemplar to be countered. My turn. We have an Ultima that is not going to exactly help us right now. I'm going to find some creatures. Okay, let's counter this again. Draw 2 cards and discard a card. Great. Shan Reap. Okay, let's discard the Shan Reap here. What is this? Okay, that's not a problem. Pass my turn. Demolition Field. Okay. Let's draw some cards with the Coiling Catch. Enduring Innocence. 3 steps ahead. Draw 2 cards, discard a card. This creature is really annoying. Let's discard this one here. I don't want to take more damage. Now we can draw 3 and discard 2. Spell Snare. Actually, the island. Let's discard the islands. Now we can play the Restless and Courage, and let's hold this to use on another land that may cause us problems. Oh, and we have a Demolition Field here as well, which is great. Okay, a Restless and Courage needs to be destroyed. Okay, what they are trying to do? Let's destroy this. Now we get a planes. Take action, and we get the last plans that we have. Resolve. Pass and consult the star charts. Let's see what we have. One Shintong. Let's see how many. 10 cards. Yeah, let's get the other one Shintong, so if they destroy one of them, we have another one. My turn. Restless and Courage. And let's use a one Shintong. Authority of the Consuls. Yeah, that's really, really bad. Let's use here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it can be 8, I believe. 3, 6, 8. Yeah, let's play for 8. We can draw 4 cards. Let's hope they don't have a spot removal. And they have. Okay. That's really sad. It does not destroy enchantments. We need to play a Kutsu Flanker. Next, yeah, actually we are going to discard some stuff here. 3 cards, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, these 3 are gonna be enough. Okay. They are going to destroy my artifact. What's gonna be? Pass, okay. Here we go again. Sheltered by Ghosts. Okay, let's destroy this creature here. Okay, now we have a problem. Actually, it's not a big problem, but it's a problem. Resolve. Resolve. I think that I'm going to play the one Shintong Librarian now. That's gonna be 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's gonna be a 10-10. Amazing. Now we use Get Lost. So we don't care about this creature anymore. Let's attack. Perfect, they are down to 20. They are back to 20. And what we can discard here? The No More Lies, because it's not gonna be enough to counter wherever they want to play. They have a lot of lands now. Get Lost. Okay, let's use this to counter. Great. And then I think that we can use a Kutsu Flanker. They will get 1 life back. Okay, we don't need more lands. Not at all. My turn. Great, and we have another Meringue River Regent. Let's attack. They are down to 8. And let's hold the Merengue River Regent, in case they have some crazy Day of Judgment or something like that. And we can finish the game with the Restless and Courage together. Yeah, that's it. One more game, one more victory. And that's the deck, folks. Got any questions about the build or how it plays? Drop a comment, I will be glad to help you. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel, ring the bell, and follow me on Instagram for extra content. Catch you in the next one.